here today speaking to Vince Coulthard, who is Director of Umeewarra Media, about the Yarnballa Festival. Welcome to the program. This is the first festival of this scale happening here in Port Augusta. Can you give us a bit of an insight on what the philosophy is of the festival?
The festival will grow into something, enormous. Given history, people who's come from all parts of South Australia and some interstate. Back in the early days, there was never the state boundaries to differ, but people came from all parts of this old continent to meet here in Port Augusta for ceremonial purposes and meetings. So Port Augusta is really old, traditional meeting ground, and one of the things we'd like to be able to do, I suppose, is recreate some of that history. Hopefully, as I said, that this will grow into something really big in years to come, and with a contemporary flavour. So, I mean, this is going to be the first time that the Yarnballa Festival is happening. It's integrating, I suppose, a cultural festival where, in the context of integrating the more contemporary use of culture.
Okay, can you tell us why a festival of this kind, a cultural festival, is important for a community like Port Augusta?
I think it's very important for Port Augusta and further afield. It's really celebrating the life of Aboriginal people in this country. It's bringing about awareness about culture to non-Indigenous people or non-Aboriginal people. I think it's very important that non-Aboriginal people embrace the cultures of the first people.
Okay, can you give us an insight on what people should expect to see in the festival?
There's going to be some really magic performers here, both musicians, songwriters, dance. So it's going to be just. I think people that participate in it's going to be going away with a real big experience. Storytelling. We've got fantastic artists in Port Augusta and certainly elsewhere in the country showcasing their material in the Port Augusta Yarnballa Festival.
Okay, now are you, as Director of Umeewarra, encouraging not only the Aboriginal community but the non-Aboriginal community to be involved in this?
It's certainly good for our Aboriginal people to get involved, but we certainly encourage non-Aboriginal people to participate because at the end of the day they're the ones going to actually have the biggest experience and more to gain from it, because they'll certainly understand Aboriginal people.
Well, thank you for that. And is there anything else you'd like to add towards the Yarnballa Festival?
I'll just like to say that I'm sure that each and every one that participate in the Yarnballa Festival will certainly go away with a more insight into our culture, given a flavour of contemporary feel to it, both in all areas, I suppose, in the music, the dance, the art, and anything else that's going to, all the other things that's going to be up and part of the festival. It's certainly going to give, show the rest of Australia that we Aboriginal people have survived, our culture survived, and even though we can still carry out our traditional practices, we can marry that in a contemporary form as well. So I think people will certainly enjoy it.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We have survived the white man's way.